All right, everyone. So we're going to be making a new cocktail. How you doing, Naun? You're doing awesome. Everyone, if you don't know, this is Naun Martinez. He is part of our culinary team, an amazing person. Have you ever bartended before? Just at home. He said no, just at home. All right, awesome. No worries. Cool. I'll teach you everything you need to know today, all right? Today, we're going to be making one of my favorite cocktails on the new menu. It's called the Tiki Time Out, all right? The Tiki Time Out is a classic tiki cocktail. It's boozy. Do you know what I mean by boozy? Somewhat. Somewhat, yeah. So boozy is going to be a cocktail that has one or two, two or more spirits, right? So it's going to have a nice boozy flavor to it, especially with tiki cocktails. They're usually rum-based, so we'll be using 2 rums today, all right? But it should be a really, really great drink. It's visually pleasing, so you'll see it at the end, how pretty it looks. All right, so now can you grab us our ingredients? We're going to need coconut Malibu rum. So, yeah, perfect. Excellent. Yep, that's perfect right there. So you can just set it up right here. Yep, and then if you can do the Myers dark rum. Oh, beautiful right there. Excellent. Yes, there you go. All right, and then we're going to use triple sec, which is an orange liqueur. Yes. Excellent. Awesome. And I just made it. So we have a fresh island syrup. Can you grab the island syrup for us? Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. So the island syrup, the island syrup is made in-house. This has passion fruit, has pineapple juice, lime juice, and Caribbean extract. So lots of island flavors, all right? So we're going to be making this right now. It's delicious. It's delicious. All right. So we're going to start off with our spirits. Let's start off. We're going to build it in here. All right. We're going to build it in here. And we're going to use this for our ice scoop. Okay. All right. Excellent. So we're going to do a ounce of our Malibu. So 1 full ounce. Yep. Want to make sure. And then we don't cheat anyone here. So we want to do it to the very top. Okay. Very, very top. All the way to the top. Beautiful. Yes. There you go. And the way he's building it over the tin is perfect. Just in case he spills, it spills inside of our tin, all right? We don't waste any alcohol. All right, the next thing is going to be our Myers dark rum. Same amount, 1 ounce, yep? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'll take that for you. All right, and the last thing we're going to do is our triple sec. We're going to do a half ounce, a half ounce, yes? Half ounce of our triple sec. A little citrus flavor in there. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you, Noah. Awesome. All right. And then the main ingredient and the star of the show, of course, the alcohol is the star of the show. But what's really going to give this flavor, what's going to give it volume, and what's going to give it that tiki feel is going to be our island syrup. All right. So we're going to do 2.5 ounces. All right. Yes. So if you're in your jigger, since you have 1.5 on one side and then a full ounce on the other side. There you go. Beautiful. Excellent. Oh, perfect. There you go. Look like a pro. Flipped it like a pro. This guy's done this before. You can tell. Excellent. Now, perfect. All right. We're going to close that up. I'll put this away for you. All right. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take a full scoop of ice. All right. So when you do the full scoop of ice, I have to be able to see the ice from above the shaker tin. All right. So go ahead. Add the scoop. All right. So a little bit more ice. We want to make sure that it's to the rim. A little bit more. All right, and the reason why we're doing this now is because the glassware that we're using for this, it's going to be our tiki guy, which we'll show you. But our tiki guy is a tall glass, and it's also very wide, so we want to create a lot of volume in this cocktail, okay? All right, so go ahead and pour that in there. Yep, there you go. All right. Now, have you ever shaken a cocktail before? At home. Oh, 3 years ago. All right, got this. It's like muscle memory. Don't worry about it, all right? You want to go over your shoulder, up and down, all right? So there you go. Yep, perfect. Yep, there. Beautiful. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You got this. Beautiful. Excellent. That's perfect. Yeah, I think that's great. So it's a nice strong shake. So again, remember when we're shaking, we're not only just mixing all of our ingredients, but we are also trying to create volume. All right. So in order to create volume, you want to hear that ice crush, you want to hear it break, and it's just going to make it more, it's going to be more liquid in the cocktail. And then you see how tall this glass is? It's a very tall glass, so you want to make sure that you fill it. We want to make sure that it at least covers our entire Tiki Man space. Here you got right here, all right? So we want to make sure that we get the cocktail all the way to the top, and then we'll add the garnishing to the very top, so that shouldn't be an issue. But with this, because it has pineapple juice, it creates a nice little foam, so you'll see a little bit of a foam head on top as well. So we should be really, really good. Before we pour our cocktail in, actually, I'm going to give you the blue curaçao, all right? So you're going to pour ½ ounce of blue curaçao. A ½ ounce, yeah, perfect. And you're going to pour it directly into the Tiki Man. Beautiful. So I'll take it for you. Beautiful. All right. Yep. You're just going to pour it right into the glass. Yep. All right. And what I want you to do is I want you to take just a small scoop of ice, fresh ice, just a little small scoop. What we're doing with this, yeah, perfect. That's excellent. So just a small scoop of ice. There's literally less than 8 cubes in there. And what we're doing there is that we're kind of creating a small barrier right here, right? You see how that is right there? So that when we pour the cocktail, the blue curacao kind of stays at the bottom. We want to create a gradient, okay? So you want to go ahead and start pouring this cocktail in there. You want to pour it a little slowly to not mix it too much. There you go. That's perfect. Beautiful. And now you can go ahead and just pour it all up in there. Yep. Excellent. That's beautiful. If you have one thing also, the most important thing you want to get out to the guests is going to be the liquid that's in here, not the ice, right? So since we're all the way to the top and we still have some more liquid in here, I'm going to hand you a strainer and you're just going to get all the liquid out, all right? Like I said, we don't cheat anybody, all right? So you want to make sure you fill it up to the top. That's perfect. And all this tells me is that Naun had the perfect amount of ice and he had a really, really great shake, so he created enough volume for us to be able to have to strain it, especially because this is such a tall glass, all right? We're almost done now. I'm going to give you Angostura bitters, all right? And I want you to do 4 dashes right on top of the ice. So this is just kind of going to float a little bit right there. The 4 dashes, yeah, just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent, wonderful. So remember, one thing I also want to point out, thanks for that now. One thing I want to point out is that dashes are going to be like if you're putting hot sauce on food, all right? Dashes are in drops. You just want to 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? So great job, excellent now. That's beautiful. Sorry, so you see how this is just going to float here? Can you smell that? Smell it a little bit? Yeah, that's the Angus. Yeah, so it's a lot of Caribbean spices. It's really, really, really nice, all right? So now we're going to finish garnishing it, all right? We're going to add a dehydrated orange. Yep, go ahead and grab one of those. Dehydrated orange. And we're just going to place it on top. We're going to kind of give it a little sun hat right there. There you go, perfect. We give our Tiki Man a hat. Beautiful. And then we're going to take a parasol. Exactly. Let's get rid of this little pink part right here. I'll help you out with this part. Take off this pink part. Just remove it. And then, yeah, you want to open up the umbrella a little bit on the sides. And then you see that other little pink ring? That's going to help it stay open. So if you want, when you see the little, yep, perfect. Excellent. And then you see the little pink ring down here? Right down there. And then you want to push that up. Go up. Yep, perfect. Like a real umbrella. There you go. You see? I told you. There you go. So you want to leave that there. And you want to put it off to the side. Excellent. That's perfect. Yep. There you go. That's okay. We can leave it there like that. Beautiful. There you go. You want to turn it around so everyone can see our Tiki guy? There you go. All right. And that is our Tiki Time Out, everyone. Again, it's a Boozy cocktail. You want to give it a try? Yeah? You want to try it a little bit? All right. Awesome. Excellent. So because this cocktail comes in such a tall glass, you could definitely serve it with a straw on the side. That way the guest doesn't have to like put their, their entire face in it, but you can definitely try it. I would also encourage our guests to just kind of mix it up a little bit so that blue curacao starts to mix up. Presentation, we want to have that gradient, but then we also want to make sure that they taste the full cocktail and have the full experience. Boozy, I told you. A couple of these and you'll be enjoying our patio weather, all right? Thank you so much, Noah, and I appreciate your help.